Running a Fever, episode 69. I'm going to talk about diet today. My name is Michael Davis. I've lost 70 pounds, 8 inches off my waist, lowered my blood pressure, increased my energy and my activity, all at the age of 52. And I welcome you on this journey to fitness with me. So I'm walking at Lake Fayetteville. I'm on the return trip, the inbound. Enjoying, it's a beautiful day in the morning here. It's a Monday morning when I'm not working, which is different. Every now and then you gotta take a day off. I've been building up a lot of extra hours, so I decided to take the day off, and I was also out of town over the weekend, so out of my routine, and I have to catch up with whatever I didn't do over the weekend. Although I did some sort of cleanup and yard work on Friday. And by the way, you know, I'd taken a few days off, but I did yard work on Friday, and then on Sunday, which was 2 days after, Friday was 2 days after the workout, did my yard twice that week, one high and one low. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into the yard work, but it is exercise. And my watch actually picks that up as exercise. And also I've got a little event this evening, going away party for my friend. He's moving to another part of the state. Hopefully we'll still see each other occasionally. But having a little cookout, maybe 6 to 8 people. We're gonna have a few people over. Enjoy the celebration. I think I may get my house blessed also, since this guy is a priest, if that is appropriate to do. But I'm starting it out well with a good, vigorous 4-mile walk here, Lake Fayetteville. And I was just thinking how, you know, once I get to 5 1/8, 5.125 miles per day, or per workout, then I can just do a loop. I don't have to double back because it's 5 1/4 miles theoretically. I don't know, maybe it's 5.35 miles. They conveniently put a screw in the signs right at the second digit. Morning. So it makes it a little harder to figure out. Diet report, you know, I got the concept of recovery foods and recovery nutrients that you need, and I'm still working on that. Like I said, I've been using yogurt, and so I'm going to try to mix that up with a protein bar and maybe some whey protein. And also, if I'm doing, because it, you know, when I worked out in the afternoon, I would have my afternoon snack, then I'd work out, and then I'd have dinner. But if I do a post-workout meal like a jerky, that'd be a good time for jerky. Yeah, I can just eat it on the way back. It's an ounce, you know, quick protein. It doesn't, probably not the quickest absorbing protein because it's meat. But the point is, it's not as much that I'm eating, and because yogurt, I mean, there is a benefit to having protein in that compact, and energy, in fact. I mean, you can just take it, and, you know, helps if you're on a higher calorie diet. And one of the things I've been thinking about is I still, I guess my metabolism still hasn't recovered completely. And I didn't count calories when I was out of town. My diet was it was okay. It was okay. So, you know, Saturday night I had dinner with parents and aunt and uncle. And I ate less than would be typical. I did not have any bread. I had a lot of salad. That was good calorie-wise. Earlier in the day had been pretty much Well, actually it was light, to be honest, because I couldn't find a Wendy's. I didn't really want to get a cheeseburger. So I just had yogurt, and I probably should have had the cheeseburger. So 2 yogurts and something else. So anyway, probably not a big calorie day. And then Sunday, I did have a full bagel with a full amount of cream cheese, but that's still a good, probably regular, maybe a little heavy, 500 to 600 calories probably. Normally I would stick to, on the 6, 7, 8 meal a day plan, I'd probably stick to just half a bagel with not a lot of cream cheese on it, just enough for some flavor. But that was the only meal until I, got home from driving. And that's another thing, those 2 days I drove 12 hours or even more. So I wasn't exercising or even doing a normal amount of walking, which isn't that atypical for a weekend because I don't usually walk as much on the weekend. I'm not working. I don't just walk around the house. Depends on what I'm doing. So yeah, I got home and had the aforementioned last episode I talked about it. Pigged out on pizza and Dr. Pepper, and I still had a low calorie weekend and low energy weekend. Wound up the same weight. Actually lighter, because I went in and of course everybody's asking where I am now. I think I was at 213 and this morning I was at 208. Anyway, part of that was unrelating to eating or exercise. Something else I'm working on anyway. Diet. So yeah, trying to do that. And the other thing is, so these guys who are on a normal maintenance plan and doing some serious workouts are consuming and burning probably a lot more calories than I am. And that's why you need to eat more. But I have as much protein as I need, generally speaking. It's not something I'm tracking every meal, which maybe I should. But I'm getting, this is the last check that I wrote down a typical meal, 210 grams of protein, fits into the 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of weight that I've been hearing. Not that my dietitian recommended, but you know what? 72 grams of protein can't be right for all people. I mean, she might have been making a calculation she didn't tell me about, but 72 grams of protein can't be right for all people. What about people who are working out a lot? What about people who are bigger or smaller? So that's something, one of the questions I want to ask. I'm going to send her an email before I go to remind her to ask about recording the next visit, and hopefully we'll make that a Monday special. But if you would like to see more or less, maybe you'd like to see a single episode per week, more compact, then let me know. Mail at runningafever.com is my email. Go to the website, leave a comment, runningafever.com. Or you can also comment on the YouTube channel. And I will respond to every single one of those personally. Always do. I get notified when you make a comment. Obviously, then I get an email from you, and I will respond. Diet. I bought some broccoli. I have broccoli at my house. Haven't eaten any of it since I bought it, which was probably Friday afternoon. Broccoli is okay, and I know it's good for you. I think it's called a cruciferous food or something like that. I'm trying to get more fruits and vegetables into my diet. And vegetables are generally lower in calories. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
These, powders, I said jerky was only an ounce, things that don't fill you up as much. don't take as much effort to eat, that sort of thing. I was wondering, why would I want to do that? I'm already getting enough calories, enough protein every day. So, but if I substitute vegetables for some of the other higher protein things that I'm eating, or fruits, then I'm going to need more protein and more calories, because the vegetables are, generally speaking, lower in calories per ounce of food. Not necessarily fruits. You got to watch fruits because they have sugar. It's better than refined sugar, but still it's sugar, and sugar contains lots of calories. It's very dense in calories. So I got the broccoli. I don't know what else. I've had the edamame in my freezer for a while now. I had a good broccoli recipe that I made at Christmas. I got to remember what was on that. It was baked or broiled, I think. So I need to figure out what was on that. Just pull out the recipe again. It should be no problem. I don't really need that. I can eat broccoli steamed with some lemon juice on it, and it's fine. So maybe I can have that with steak or chicken breast, piece of fish. It's another thing, I'm trying to get more omega-3s, the good kind of fat. And I'm taking supplements for that, but getting it through something like fish would probably be good as well. I got to eat some high protein food. What's wrong with fish? Nothing, that's what. So, good episode, good workout. Morning. Talked about introducing some variety, not just in exercise, but in diet. And had a good workout on a beautiful Monday morning on a day off, which is awesome. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe, listen to the archives, runningfever.com. I will talk to you next time, so keep the fever.
This is the Paddle Up Podcast Network. PaddleUpMedia.com.